Hello, everyone. This is Big Cuff Daddy Glenn Cuff with the Forgotten Friends Wrestling Podcast. I'm here today to share some rather unfortunate and sad news. We here at the Forgotten Friends have lost a dear friend, colleague, brother in Ken Montgomery, otherwise known as Kenya Montgomery. Um, we learned last night, about an hour or so after our episode streamed and posted, that he had passed away. This is still rather some shocking news to myself. I'm still in disbelief about this news and haven't really fully wrapped my mind around it. But I thought I'd make this video to share the news with all our viewers and fans of this podcast. And I also wanted to send my prayers and condolences to his family, friends, and loved ones. This is a very tragic news. Ken was a very important person within the podcast, the Forgotten Friends podcast. He shared a wealth of knowledge about pro wrestling, his love of pro wrestling, and everything. He was very enthusiastic about what he talked about, and he stood firmly with his beliefs and everything. Just a little quick backstory between of myself and Ken. We actually went to school together. We didn't know each other, but we knew of each other at the time. This was a long time ago, early 2000s, that we went to school together, and it took until like a few years ago for us to, because of some things that, me being in the military and stuff, and I came back. Took just a few years ago for me to realize, for me to sit down and talk to him and connect with him and stuff, and we both found out we both are wrestling fans. And he was very vital in this show, the Forgotten Friends podcast. When I brought the concept and idea to him about doing a roundtable podcast, he was very supportive and on board with doing this show. And I loved having him on the show. He was always the one guy, no disrespect to the others, but Kim was always the one guy I could draw into a in-depth debate about, things in wrestling that we had differences of opinions of. And he stood firmly by his beliefs and what he thought, of, the things that, he stood by in wrestling. And that's what I loved about him. Just all around good guy. He'd sit and talk to you for days and days and days about pro wrestling and life in general. But yeah, we're gonna miss you here at the Forgotten Friends Wrestling Podcast. He is forever a member of this podcast team. He's gone, but he's never forgotten. And again, I send my condolences to his family, friends, and loved ones. Thank you guys. God bless. Be safe and take care.